Hey, welcome to another episode of the Zero One Shootout here on the JTR Podcast Network. This is Mark Rebin coming to you from the Noodles position in Champaign, Illinois. Joined as always by my buddy Minderz. And Minderz, it was a fun weekend of wrestling this past few days, and uh, I've got a feeling you're really gonna want to stir the pot tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, I have to.
Well,
Hello.
there might be a problem with that though, Minderz, because how are you gonna stir the pot when I have this?
You took it out of my bag, didn't you? It was in my
You
sign bag.
You left it in my car, I'll have you know.
Took it out of my sign bag.
My wife brought it in, and then I stole it from her and put it on my desk so I could tease you with it.
Great.
And it's a handy
I
back scratcher, among other things.
don't. Ew.
I'm feet. Don't worry, I don't put it anywhere unseemly. It's
I hope
armpits and feet,
not.
that's all.
I'll make sure to disinfect it when I get it back.
Well, it's dishwasher safe.
I don't have a dishwasher, remember?
Oh, well, it's sink safe. You can wash it out. Would you like me to run it? Would you like me to stick it in the dishwasher before I get it back to you?
No, that's all right. I'll disinfect it. I'll feel better if I disinfect it.
You know, I'm not to be trusted. Is that what you're saying?
That's kind of my point, yeah. I should have gotten more creative with my wording for this stupid bet too. Hi, Papa Pullman.
Hey, Papa Pullman. There he is. He had an eventful evening on Saturday. We'll get into that later.
We will get into that later.
Yes. Yeah. So, Minderz, you mentioned it. You have to pay the piper a little bit this week because you lost a bet with our guest this evening.
You lost a bet too.
I did, and I'm willing to admit it. You want me to get my comeuppance first?
Yeah, you get yours first.
Okay. Well, if you don't remember, I had picked Anakin Murphy to win the match on Saturday against Kenny Calix, which I didn't say with any malice towards Kenny. I told him I hope he proved me wrong, and he did. He got the win. And because he won, I had to make a little video.
And because I said too that Kenny was going to win.
Yes.
Because you had to say something else in there too.
You picked Kenny, I picked Anakin. So anyway, I had to shoot a little video, and he made me do it during the show on Saturday. So and I have to play it on the air tonight. So here it is.
All right, so I'm a man of my word, and since I picked Anakin to win, I suppose that means that Kenny is smarter than me because I was wrong.
And who else? Who else is smarter than you?
I'm sorry. Oh, and Minderz, I guess, is also technically smarter than me.
Technically. Yeah. It depends on what we're talking about.
That's true. I will give you that because there's lots of times you're smarter than me. But for this time, I was smarter than you.
Yes. You predicted it correctly.
I did.
So speaking of videos, we do have another fun fact of the week from the victorious Dallas Preacher after this past Saturday at the WarGames.
Let's do that.
All right, so let's throw to Dallas.
The longer I can keep my arms crossed, the happier I'll be.
Oh, we got to do that first, don't we?
No, we don't. You go right ahead and do Dallas Preacher.
Because I'm a nice guy, I'll let you have a little bit more time before you have to reveal your shame. So here we go.
It's time, yet again, for another installment of Dallas Preacher's Fun Fact of the Week. And this week's fun fact comes to us by way of the wrestling cinema category. And this week's movie is the 1981 classic Escape from New York, starring Kurt Russell. And in this film, Kurt Russell plays the one-eyed Snake Plissken who's on a mission to save the President of the United States from a New York prison camp. It sounds pretty far-fetched, but it's actually a pretty dope film. But the movie also featured a cameo from the infamous Ox Baker, in which he played like a gladiator type character who was trying to kill Kurt Russell. And just a side note, the reason why Ox Baker is infamous is because his gimmick and his midway through his career was that he actually killed 2 of his opponents with his devastating heart punch inside the ring. Now that was actually kayfabe. No one actually died because of his heart punch, but 2 wrestlers who actually expired after matches with him died from pre-existing conditions. So that is a fun fact of the week, brought to you by a person with knowledge so good it's a sin, and facts that you can trust, unlike Ben. That's me.
Okay, so that was a very good fact. I don't know how fun it was.
Yeah, that was.
These
that-
2
that
guys
was okay.
died. It was a
That
little
was
dark, but
A little
that's all
dark.
right. The clever outline was good though. The take a little jab at the jet there, but
Mhm.
I,
I
I don't.
appreciated it.
I'm sure you do, because Minderz, it's time. You gotta
Time. I have
you've
to.
gotta settle up the bet. I could wait till he comes in, but it might be about 10 more minutes, and I don't think you want to do that.
Yeah, that
Uh,
time it
Da-
was.
David, yeah, the volume was very low. You got to get him a microphone or something to use on that.
I could just wait. I'll be all right like this. We got a couple other videos to show anyway, so
Okay. Well, anyway, first
I
let's
don't
show
want
the
to show it any sooner than I have to.
Well, Menders, why don't we do this? Let's show the reason why you have to do what you have to do here,
Okay.
because we have what went down Saturday night. So let's take a look at that.
Okay.
What was that?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh, my face! I was just doing my job.
Is it
Oh, yeah.
over a job for once? What?
I could just.
Rip that stupid face! This? Came to this beautiful face? Did you even read it?
Yes!
He got choked out because of you!
What the?
So I have questions.
Okay.
There's I don't know who the proper person is to ask, because there's some controversy here.
There is.
So, number one, very generous of Minderz to give an autographed 8x10 for free when he probably could sell one.
Yeah.
Uh,
Don't know who'd buy it, but yeah.
Well, I think plenty of people would buy it.
Not me.
Oh my goodness. No.
I'll buy a
I
little bit of
forgot that he
everything
was.
else, but
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the door because I don't want to answer it.
Okay. Let's wait for the.
Oh, wait. Do we have to kick me out and then bring me back in so that way it doesn't ever cover his face ever? Because
I think we're fine. Just waiting
okay.
for the picture to come through here. But yeah, we are fixing to be joined here by the brand new Zero Minderz. Come on.
What?
You gotta at least try to be nice.
Okay.
There's something to be said for being a gracious host, Minderz.
I'll work on it, okay?
Okay. Well, looks like he is not connected quite yet. You got a couple more seconds here, Minderz.
Woohoo!
Hey, look at that. That Trust Fellowship is a smart person, I must admit.
Of
All
course.
right.
Just
Okay,
smarter.
all right. I think we got him. So we are being joined by the 01 USA Shining Light champion as of this past Saturday. Minderz' hero and yours, the Jet Benjamin Trust.
He's got priorities.
Hey, it's all right. Hey, he dressed for the occasion too. I appreciate that.
I dress for every occasion.
That's right. First things first. Congratulations on the win on Saturday. You got the. Oh, he disappeared. Where'd he go? I still hear you.
I didn't feel like talking.
Yeah. So first things first, we got a little business to tend to here, champ, because my co-host lost a bet on Saturday, and it's time to settle up. So Minderz, do you want to do the honors?
Not really, but I will.
There you go. Because you won the ladder match, she has to wear a Ben Trust T-shirt on the show this week.
Thanks.
She says, now wait, she says has to. I say get to, because that's a pretty damn nice shirt.
Cool shirt, dweeb.
Thanks. Not real happy about it because I have a brand new Jimmy Carrot shirt that I could have worn, but no, I got to wear this one.
Who?
Hopefully, the guy that's going to take that belt away from you eventually.
No one's taking this belt away from me. Are you kidding me?
So, Reb, you had some questions earlier.
No, maybe not so much questions as concerns. I mean, you pinned Rain 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring.
I did that. Yes, you're right.
You walloped her, by the way.
I also beat 5 dweebs.
Yeah,
Won that ladder match.
Did he just call the king a dweeb?
I think he did. I'm just gonna let that slide for now.
Who a dweeb?
Strike King.
Cobra.
The Cobra.
You know, let me tell you, something that match happened. There was one moment where Cobra and Victor started hitting each other for whatever reason. Like either of them were going to win the match. And I saw Anakin's little brother, Tommy Davis, watching that, you know. And later, like the next moment, he wants to have a strike off with me. And I kicked that idiot right in the jewels because, you know, we're in a no DQ match and I'm not sitting here playing bloody knuckles or trying to see who's tough. I'm trying to win. So, you know, there's that.
Yeah. I get it.
What I'm saying is Cobra had no chance of winning that match, no matter how tough he is, because his focus wasn't on. Listen, none of these guys had a chance of winning that match. I listened to them in the back. They were talking. They were counting their chickens before they hatched. They said, "Oh, when I win that briefcase, man, this is what I'm going to do with it. That's what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to challenge this person. I'm going to do that." No. They're all playing checkers, and I'm playing duck hunt.
Of course you are.
Gotta go duck hunt.
Well, speaking of what they were all going to do with the briefcase, let's talk about what you did with the briefcase and the little switcheroo we pulled a little bit.
And again, I'm thinking ahead. Here's the problem. Okay, I got multiple things I want all your listeners to think about. One, I could have came in and cashed in on any other champion, right? I could have slid in during WarGames and beat up uh,
Devontae.
that
Devontae.
guy. While after Chris Masters and the Lowlifes beat them down, it would have been an easy win. I could have slid in and attacked Mad Dog after him and the other guy got done crying on each other's shoulders and having that sappy sap fest, But no one, and I mean not a single soul, thought I'd go in there and wallop Rain. What is this guy?
Jared
He's
Allen.
supportive.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
Sir is supportive.
Yeah. As
God,
is Marvin.
Finally, all
Yeah.
these guys are recognizing my genius. Yeah, I slid in, and I
Even
walloped.
Devontae. Even Devontae.
I don't know. He's that's kind of backhanded because he's saying you made the right choice, maybe not going after Devontae.
Exactly.
So there might be a little bit of.
Mr. Knox still hasn't updated his profile pic. I don't even know if he's the champ.
Yeah, he is.
He's still the champ. He doesn't have the briefcase anymore, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't have the briefcase anymore. But I also had, what's the word I'm looking for? It's tasty. I had a vendetta. Rain owed me one. Okay, she told me, hey, I know you hate all these guys here. Do you mind stepping in to this match in Indiana for me? And wrestling Shaza and some other dweeb, right?
Ace Perry, yeah.
I never looked him up. Apparently, he's pretty good. I didn't strength. I didn't warm up. I didn't do my normal preparation because I thought I was going to go out there and fight like the Angler or something,
Yeah, Ace is not the Angler. Not
Dude.
by any means.
Although,
you know what? I got interrupted by all these comments. Another person I could have cashed in on is I could have beat the crap out of Tommy Davis, threw him back in the ring and pinned him,
Yeah, he was right there.
Ended, and won his participation trophy belt, but I didn't want to do that either.
Okay.
What if you would have decided to cash in on Luminary and Hippie Johnny and been tag champs all by yourself?
That's dumb.
Fair enough.
Maybe he can save it for the new guys and bring the new guys in.
That could have been an idea.
Why would I do that? Listen, guys, both of you are not allowed to talk until I'm done talking, okay? I will tell you when I'm going to allow you to ask questions. This is now my show. So, where was I? Oh, yeah, another thing that super bothers me. I don't have a briefcase with me. I have the contract, right? That tiny little thin 01 briefcase, the second I picked that thing up and licked it, I realized that this isn't the briefcase for me. I need something that reflects the decadence that is the Jet, something on my level. So I am having a custom Bend the Jet briefcase made as we speak that I will debut on the next 01 show. So that's hot off the press. You can tweet that. You can @ me. You can comment in the comment section. What is this thing going to look like? It's going to look awesome. That's the main thing. I think you saw a brief glimpse of it. But most importantly, and this is something any future dweeb that wins this briefcase in the future should think about, my briefcase is going to have a lock on it. Okay? No one is going to just open it and take the contract. This is too easy. That's too simple. I'm not done talking anyway. So, the other thing is, let me talk about how terrible 01 management is. 01, the management. 01.
Okay.
If Dave is listening, if Bear or any Rob, whoever is in charge of backstage, let me tell you how terrible your management is. Your team of referees and ring announcers and timekeepers and music people are so garbage at their job, so woefully incompetent Did you go back and watch that video? Watch it a dozen times. I hit Rain, and then I dropped the briefcase.
Mhm.
Do I hand it to anyone? Do I say, "Hey, ref, I'm cashing in"? Do I point at it and say, "Here's the briefcase. I'm cashing in. This is my opportunity"? No, I drop it. And then that idiot ref in the ring just decides I'm cashing in, doesn't check to see if I've even signed the contract yet, rings the bell. I lay on Rain because she's basically a corpse. He counts to 3 and declares me that I can't help it. I can't help it that none of these people can do their jobs. And because of that, I am your new greatest ever shining light champion.
Oh, jeez. Oh, come on.
Okay. I'm done being the most entertaining person in the Midwest right now
Okay.
for a little bit.
Okay.
Ask your stupid questions.
Okay. So the takeaway here is that,
That I
You still-
moisturize my skin beautifully and I look great.
well, I mean, I wasn't going to say it, but I mean, yeah, I can't argue. But so you still have the contract then?
I guess I do.
So
It is in a safety deposit box in a bank
until you get
right
your briefcase.
because I'm not an idiot and I'm not just going to carry it around in my gear bag for any other dweeb to steal. No. It is going from that to my super special, secure, locked briefcase after I sign it because I haven't even signed it yet. And then I'm going to wait to the exact moment to be the first ever 0-1 double champ.
Reb, I believe I said that today.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
She's always talking about you on, like, in the messages during the day, but what you're gonna do.
Everyone's
kind
always
of stuff.
talking about me. I'm great.
Yeah. Hey, you make things happen. So
You know,
So-
Reb, I do want to be just like him. We have proof of that.
Yeah, you're wearing
yes, we do.
glasses. You got a jet shirt. You're getting cooler as the day goes on. You know, I'm not going to be able to make fun of you.
Oh.
Yeah. Because there we go. She got
Ah.
a hold of your glasses on Saturday.
You know, this is why, because the refs and the ring crew and all the management at 0-1 lets things like this happen. That's why I am so positive I can pull off the shenanigans I can because of incompetence like that. How hard is it to take a pair of glasses and set them in the back in the locker labeled Ben Trust?
Well,
Hey, you
Without
got them
letting
back.
some idiot grab them.
You got them back.
well,
I didn't keep them.
no. Although that does remind me of what happened in Terre Haute, Ben, when you and Nixie came out for your match, and then Rob put everything on while he was
No.
doing commentary.
No, he didn't put everything on. I told him he had to hold all that, and if any of it was set on the floor at all, me and him would have severe consequences. Okay?
Reb,
Yeah.
you got
Also,
any
that's the
pictures
best
there?
freaking
Block
picture I've ever
them.
seen of Rob. Go put it back on there. Put it back on
Oh,
there.
put it back.
If Rob looked like that all the time, I think he'd get made fun of less, you know? I think people would like him more. He'd probably sell more merch. You know? I
Yeah.
think that's a very good look for Rob.
Coat
I mean,
that,
yeah.
Rob.
Man, can we
Go
talk
back,
about
Rob.
how everything I do is great? Have you
We
ever
have
have you ever heard of a forgettable Ben Trust match? No, it doesn't exist.
No, hey, you did win our Shooty Award for Moment of the Year last year.
You did. You did win for Moment of the Year last year.
And I'm just getting started. You know, I got a briefcase, I got a shining light title. I'm gonna
Look,
make
I
it
haven't
10
put your
more
posters
moments.
up. I haven't put your posters up tonight.
You got quite the collection now, don't you?
I do. I actually do. You quit ripping them, so I'm starting to be able to save them now. You didn't like the
Some
one
of
I
them,
made this
I
time,
just
though.
can't. Some of them are mostly me, like this one back here. You know, that's mostly me. I can't rip a picture of my beautiful self. Like that's like destroying art. You know.
You ripped the one from Saturday.
Yeah, I was.
And
in
that
the
was
mood
your
Saturday.
face on a. It was your face on a jet. I don't know what your problem was with it.
You are my problem with it.
Of course I am. I can't stir the pot tonight, damn it. Somebody has my spoon.
She's got to be more careful.
What are some of these questions? Why does Dave say Ace Perry question mark? Why are we talking about Ace Perry?
Dave might be a little behind when you were trying to figure out who Shaz's partner was in Terre Haute.
Oh, I didn't know. How am I supposed? I can't keep up with every independent wrestler out there. Okay, there's a glitch guy that looks like the Angler. It's so confusing. I didn't know which guy was Mad Dog. That's the only reason Mad Dog beat me when I had my title shot is because there's 3 or 4 Mad Dogs,
And then Anakin has so many brothers.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what I saw his dad's wrestling a match. I'm just glad his dad is done siring kids and deciding to wrestle.
We about got the spit take. We just about got the spit take.
Almost. Ugh.
Oh, jeez.
Devontae, he had a comment here. My ass taste, by the way. I've seen you licked it. They don't clean that thing.
They don't clean this thing. I clean this thing. I take care of this thing. This is
it wasn't the belt. It wasn't the belt he was talking about.
I think he was talking about the briefcase, but
he's talking about the briefcase.
Although belt maintenance is very important, though.
Thank you.
So, speaking of, how are you feeling about going up against Laney Luck at the next 01 show?
Listen, we're gonna have a talk. I'm not going up against Laney Luck. I'm gonna beat Laney Luck because she had the next contracted title match. I went back and forth with 01 management. They said, she had the next contracted match for this belt. I didn't know that at the time I whacked Rain, okay? So I will honor that obligation, right? Because that's my job. That's what a champ does, God, I look good. Ever show you this? Look how good. Look, there's gold flowers.
See, I didn't notice the thing on the collar there. I noticed you made the eyes light up on the bird on your shoulder on Saturday.
These lines. Ready.
That's classy.
I will
Anyhow, back to Laney Luck. Hey, I'm busy being the most entertaining act in the Midwest right now. Can you stop talking? Okay,
sorry.
So Laney, right? I have to fight her. I couldn't get out of it. They forced my hand. I guess she already had a contracted obligation. Blah 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 blah. And everyone's going, hey, are you excited for your match with Laney? I'm not excited for a match. I'm excited to beat Laney Luck because that's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay? And then, because I'm a fighting champion, right? Unlike these other champions around here, I plan on selecting my next few opponents for this belt, right? I want to give people opportunities that don't normally get opportunities. I'm all about representation. I'm trying to be a good guy, right? Like the name of my team, the Good Guys. So I'm going to give people with losing records title shots, because that's it's sweet of me, right?
That's very benevolent.
Tell me I'm a nice guy.
So like
you're a nice guy.
So DLC?
No, not DLC. Are you kidding me?
Marvin's
thank you.
Pretty thick.
I'm glad someone finally recognizes, my philanthropy, right? So
Wait, does that mean he's fighting Kyle Pfeiffer?
No one's fighting Kyle Pipe. Look at that dude. I'm talking like people that don't get title shots, like short people, people under 100 pounds.
Bradley?
Who?
Bradley?
Who's Bradley? What's he look like?
Bradley.
Skinny guy. He just points at himself all the time.
Skinny guy. He points at himself all the time.
Sure, guys like that. People that have never won a match. I think it'd be the right thing for me to do to let them have a shot at my title.
I was just going to suggest Kenny. Thank you, Papa Pullman.
Who's this guy?
That's Kenny and Anakin's dad.
That's Anakin's dad.
He's got about 8 other kids. Because isn't DLC his kid? Tommy Davis his kid?
I think.
I don't know.
Glitch and Angler, I think, are both his kids.
Papa Pullman, how many of them do you actually claim? Oh, there's Bradley.
I'd like to get my hands on this dude. This dude, listen, I am not a dude. I'm a jet. I am the shining light champion. I am Benjamin Trust, baby. So, not some dude. Put some respect on it. Gosh.
Yeah.
I did. I called you a dweeb.
And listen, again, your one boy is very smart. He said he posted on Twitter about how no one outstrikes him, and one comment at a time, and all these fake tough guys on the internet retweeted him, and he got all this exposure. And I thought that was absolutely genius for him to try to get noticed. But also, Anakin's little brother, because I don't know your name,
Kenny.
Kenny
Calix.
Murphy.
Calix.
Why is it Calix if he's Anakin's little brother? They have different parents?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
That's the question for Papa Pullman, I think.
Anyhow, Kenny Kleenex, I wouldn't try to strike with you if you're such a bad striker. I would kick you in the jewels, slam you on your head, and get the win. Because that's like what wrestling's about. It's about winning belts, not being the toughest guy in the world. Okay.
Hey, Reb, another one just crossed my mind.
Okay, give me some other. What are some other questions? I don't want to hear Mindy talk.
I was gonna say you strike me as a work smarter, not harder kind of guy when it comes to pro wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I'm a win matches kind of guy, right?
Yeah, that's what it comes down to.
Right. Listen, let's talk about some of my losses. I know it's gonna hurt a lot of people. It's gonna upset people to hear.
You know, we do still have that clip.
I was beating Gary J, and he slapped me. He knew the only way to win was to bait me into a strike exchange where he had the advantage, right? And I'm human. I'm flawed, just like everyone else. And I know it's going to hurt people to hear me admit my flaws, but when he slapped me, it angered me. It enraged me. And all I wanted to do was hurt Gary J after that. And I let that frustration cloud my judgment. But I also learned from it. And I learned that next time someone tries to bait me into a situation like that, I just kick him in the jewels like I did Tommy Davis. He's never having kids now. I felt both of them pop.
Reb, you got to take this one over. I'm sorry.
Oh, someone wants me to turn the bird eyes on? I'll do it again. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
You're welcome. Look at that. Look at that.
There you go. That's so cool.
You're welcome. Anyhow, that's enough. That's all you get.
Don't want to run the battery down.
Well, no. It's
So, did you get to see any of the other matches Saturday? I know you weren't. You don't care about the other matches Saturday, but were there any other matches you saw that caught your interest?
Absolutely not. Let's talk about me more. Okay, I don't want to talk about anyone else.
Okay, well, I do have a question for you because you were talking about potential challengers, and somebody was getting your attention on social media after you won on Saturday, that being Shaza McKenzie, who apparently is still owed a title shot also on one of these shows coming up.
I might have to. She was yelling at me on Twitter. I thought that was
She
very
was all
aggressive.
caps and everything.
Yeah, I thought it was very inappropriate. And like anytime, listen, when you reach my level of celebrity, sometimes you get stalkers. Okay, and like Shaza's just one of those. Shaza McKenzie, someone at Shaza McKenzie, and let her know if she keeps tweeting at me, I will file a restraining order. I'm a happily married guy. I don't need stalkers.
Mm-hmm.
Would I fight her for this belt? Is that the question?
Yeah, she was. I think she was supposed to challenge Rain this past Saturday, but she wasn't there.
Well, Rain was supposed to do a lot of things, and that doesn't matter anymore because Rain's not the champ. What matters is what Ben's supposed to do, and what Ben's supposed to do is be the first ever double 0-1 champ.
Yeah, I will say that was a heck of a forehand, by the way, with the briefcase on Rain Saturday.
Yeah, I'm great at everything I do. I don't know why you're surprised.
I didn't say I was surprised. Just stating facts.
Yeah, and you know what? That's another thing is I felt that flimsy, tiny briefcase. That briefcase that's built like DeMonte, and I thought that's not very me. I need something with heft and weight. I need something made of metal. I need something sturdy so the next time if I need to hit a full grown man with it, I know it'll keep him down. So that's another thing. It's coming with the Ben the Jet belt. Because I really did enjoy waffle.
Did we lose him?
All right. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. We lost trust. Can you hear me?
Yeah, my headset went out for a second, and I don't know where the jet went to.
He just like disappeared.
Huh?
Right? Hey, your buddy's in the chat too, Reb.
I see him.
Oh,
Ben,
he's
what
back.
happened?
I don't know. I thought it was Christmas because Mindy stopped talking. So I was just, happy to hear Mindy not talk anymore. So I just kind of rambled for a little bit before I realized that I had lost connection. That's my fault, I can't be good at technology and this good looking, That's why we have
Hey,
dorks.
you're
That's why we
preaching to
have
the choir.
to do this kind of things for me.
Why's everybody talking about waffles all of a sudden? Bradley says, I enjoy waffles. CMC's got a waffle in the... I don't get it. So anything CMC does is insane anyway.
Why are we talking about losers? Right?
I don't know. They just pop up in the chat, and by they, I mean CMC.
Listen, I'm going to say this right now. The Lowlifes only won that match because they had the masterpiece Chris Adonis on their team. He really had to carry the whole team for him, think of all the great wrestlers on the other team. You had Landers and Landers' bald friend. There's no way they were gonna win. You had the one guy that isn't Camaro Jackson. You had DeMonte. And then you had the one dweeb that he's very nice to me, as he should be, because I'm great, but he's like, I don't know, like 60, 70 years old.
As the guy that says that in the chat just told you, in Ben we trust.
Yeah, he's a great guy. If I was him, I would spike Landers right on his head and go be a singles run and get out of Landers' shadows.
Okay, Trust and I agree on something. This is not right.
I changed my opinion immediately. Jared Allen, you should definitely tag with Landers. You guys are a great tag team. I think you can beat the Light. That's my official opinion now.
See what you did, Minderz.
I'm
You're too close to the sun, Minderz. Oh, jeez.
I know. So all I have to do is agree with Ben on something, and he's gonna change his opinion completely.
Apparently.
Anyhow, do we have any questions?
Mostly just heckles in the chat.
Yeah, these people love to heckle. Yeah. She's got an electric boot.
I owe you an apology. This is my wife. And,
you owe me a lot more than an apology. I tolerate so much. Stop calling the new guys the Jets. They're Jake Bosch and Scott Stanley, and they're great. I'm the Jet, and I'm Ben.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm not gonna give my opinion on the new guys.
What's your opinion on the new guys?
I like the new guys.
Yeah, because they're great, just like me.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
They are great. I'm not saying they're not great.
Listen, Jake Bosch has the correct opinion, and that is that he thinks I'm awesome, I'm fantastic, I'm the coolest guy in the world. Jake Bosch is the #1 Ben Truss fan, okay? and he's great. And I asked him one time to wait 4.5 hours under a ring, wearing Ben Trust wrestling gear, so he could pop out and surprise KLD, so I could win a match. And he did that for me because he is such a big fan of Ben Trust.
Mm-hmm.
And then Scott is just tough and wants to win matches, and I can respect that. And you know who wins matches? I think we established this earlier. Who wins matches? Who prioritizes winning matches?
I believe that'd be you.
Oh yeah, it would be me. Guess what I'm gonna do right now? Huh.
Oh,
I can't. I
hey,
can't.
Barry's putting Scott over. That Scott Stanley's a star, he says.
Yeah. I'm paving a path for Scott and Jake.
Yeah.
They can be stars like the Jet one day.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
I'll say this. You've done a marvelous job with the new guys since they've gone under your wing, so to speak. And because we've been watching them since they started coming to Edgewood last year.
Yeah.
They tried to hit me with a truck.
And I want to point out.
That was Joey.
That was Joey that tried to hit me with a truck.
I want to point out that since they started the tutelage, since I took them under my wing, the Jets wing, what did they do? Did they ever win a 0-1 title? Did they ever win any titles before I started helping them out?
In 0-1, not yet.
No, exactly. But what did they just do?
They just won the tag team titles of PWE.
No,
right?
at WrestleMax.
At WrestleMax. At WrestleMax.
They'll win those PWE tag team titles soon, but listen. How did they win those?
I'm guessing with your help.
No, I wasn't there. What kind of match did they win those in? They won them in a ladder match, right? Who is great at ladder matches?
Well, clearly
Who do we know that wins ladder matches? Who do you think gave them some tips and tricks and advice and practice with them on how to win ladder matches? I'll give you one guess.
Reb, you get a guess because I'm not going to.
3 words.
It's the Jet.
Ben the Jet, baby.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. It was
There's the Angler, speaking of the devil.
Yeah, there is the Angler.
Angler, what's Angler's record? Like 0-43? I think he deserves the title.
I think he's got a few wins. I'm not sure what his exact record is.
Okay, who did Angler
beat? Question.
Angler, comment a wrestler you've beat below.
Glitch.
Okay. Glitch, I think you need a title shot.
Oh. Well, Glitch is going to be motivated, though, because, he's Reigns' underling.
Yeah.
So he might be wanting some payback.
Hellboy the Bellboy.
Hellboy the Bellboy. And, but, yeah, I don't think I have any issues with Glitch. I'm just saying. Of
course I wouldn't have any issues. I wouldn't have any issues with anybody.
For some reason, I'm on his shit list, and I don't know why. I've done nothing to the guy.
I couldn't imagine why. It's not like you're not incredibly annoying and bald.
I'm glad I'm not the only one he picks on.
Not incredibly annoying. But...
Terribly annoying.
You know what, Reb?
Annoying. Oh, Kenny Kleenex is in the chat. What did he say?
Kenny Kleenex. Calix, not Kenny Kleenex. He said, when are you going to come to Edgewood and see how we do it there?
Why would I come to Bumble Nowhere Edgewood? I don't know what you want to do. I don't know what you do there in Kleenex Town.
Dallas Preacher.
They're killing me tonight, Reb.
Oh my goodness. Oof.
Dallas Preacher is another guy that only won his match Saturday because he had the masterpiece Chris Adonis in his corner. That's basically cheating, as far as I see it. Everyone cheered. Oh, the low lifes up. One, this means loser where I'm from. They're all a bunch of losers. Okay.
Marvin will agree with you on that one.
Also, you basically cheated. You got the biggest, tallest, strongest dude you could find on the independents, an NWA superstar.
Yeah.
And you begged him. You said, oh, we couldn't get Ken Anderson, but Chris Adonis, will you please help us win? Because there's no way me, Dallas Preacher, can beat, Jared Allen or whatever Lander's tag team muscle is. Yeah, exactly, Devontae. You know, sometimes I find you incredibly mediocre, but you have great opinions. You know, you have great hair too. I do appreciate. I'm gonna say something nice about Devontae. I do appreciate how well he takes care of his hair.
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
I look around the locker room a lot, and I see just a bunch of guys that don't know self care at all, and it's terrible. It's like Devontae and then Nixie. You know, those are like the only two that know how to like moisturize their skin, or you know, have their nails done or tan. You know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I
Well,
said
Reb,
something nice about Demonte, okay, and Nixie. Those are two people
Yes.
I like. You know, people I don't like. Anakin Murphy, his 7.5 little brothers, especially the one with the Kleenex name because he's annoying.
that's my buddy.
Of course he is. You guys are probably incredibly annoying together.
Casey has a point. He says I have the best tan in the locker
He does.
Yeah, it's because you've been tanning since 1933. That guy is super. He's a wealth of knowledge, but it's not hard to be a wealth of knowledge when you're 100 years old, you know?
He says, what do you think of your fan group, the Trustbusters?
Oh.
I
think everyone should be my fan because I'm fantastic and everything I do is great. Name one show I've been on that I haven't been the most entertaining, the most memorable person on the show. It's crazy because you can't.
Brad, we got that. Yeah, I mean, you know, one of my favorite clips came from a Ben Trust show. You should play that. You should play that clip.
You really want me to play this, Minderz?
I really want you to play this clip.
No, I don't want to offend anybody.
I don't care. I want you to play this clip.
That's a sharp belt. Look at that.
It is a nice belt.
Got the tight close up there.
Tight close up. Can we play the clip? Can we play the clip? Yeah. Can we play the clip?
You know, if it means that
I will shut up for the rest of our Benjamin Trust interview if you play the clip. But you gotta play.
I first got a comment. Kenny says, WarGames when I stole the show was when I put in. I think Kenny got a little too excited on the typing there. So
I think he did.
Try again, pal. It's called a promo.
Oh, KC.
Casey says I may have to shoot down a jet soon.
I'm sure you used to shoot down, you know, those Wright brothers airplanes back in the day, but this is a jet. Okay, this is a modern jet. I think you were probably one of the greats back in your time. You shot down a lot of, you know, propeller planes back in, you know, the Revolutionary War, but you ain't ready for this, brother.
Now, wait, they didn't have planes in the Revolutionary War.
Reb, quit correcting
your metaphors are getting labored here.
Quit correcting the guest.
All right, I'm sorry. I shouldn't do that.
You know, we probably have taken up too much of the Jets' time anyway. He is a champ and he does have priorities.
This
and I'm
is true.
sure he just came on the show to annoy me. So
probably, yeah.
Should we let him go so he can go enjoy his life and go make out with the belt some more?
You're welcome. Any more questions before I leave?
You know, I think we covered everything. So we're looking forward to seeing you on the 25th, and we're very curious to see the new briefcase when you got it ready to go. So
yeah, you're just gonna have to wait. I might not even bring it on the 25th. I don't know. It's not for you. It's for me. So if I find out too many of you people are excited about it, I might not do it. So.
Oh, hey, David wants to have you do picks. For he says have him do picks. Okay, so
for what? What are we doing picks for?
I guess for the 25th we got.
Okay.
Pictures.
Do we have pictures?
Let's hope we have pictures. David, do we have pictures?
Hang on, I'm looking. Let's see here because I know of a couple of the matches so far.
Well, we know who he's picking for Trust versus Laney Luck.
I've got a feeling. Yeah,
a given. I'm not. I might be a dweeb, but I'm not completely that dumb. Oh, picks for tomorrow. He wants us to do picks for tomorrow.
We can do tomorrow. I got those.
Oh, okay. Let me see. I love this.
This
All
is for
right.
Thursday with people you don't know. So
This is very important because this is
Oh
how
wait,
we're
this
gonna
is
hit
where
people
I
up.
need to go out and come back in so that way he can be up in the corner so everybody can see his face and his belt.
Okay,
Yeah.
do that.
Okay, I'll be back. Maybe.
Okay. While we're waiting here, Kenny says all Jets have to be put in retirement at some point. LOL, I can speed up this process. So,
I'm gonna get the crowd to chant Kenny Kleenex at the next show. All you
You know-
0-1 fans that or watch this. His name's now Kenny Kleenex.
all right, I guess it's official. We gotta.
Or it could be Kenny Kite because if you compare him to me, I'm a jet. He's
yeah.
a kite.
It's a paper glider, if you will.
Yeah. You don't want to get
I
into
gotcha.
metaphor battles with Mr. Extraordinary himself.
No.
Ooh, that's a callback, brother. That's a callback.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, let me see these Thursday night guys. This is important to me. I actually enjoy this part of the show because this is how I get to know people.
Okay.
This is how I discovered who DeMonte was.
Yeah. So first match we got here, we've got Anakin's brother Tommy Davis defending the TNT Championship against Devontae. I'm guessing this is gonna be the main event here.
Okay,
I'm sure it will be.
Here's my opinions on all this.
Okay.
One is a champion, and the other one has the junior, maybe 1-day belt, and look how terrible Tommy Davis's personal hygiene is. Like the only person that has worse personal hygiene than Tommy Davis is Sad Dog Conley, and and then he's going against a real wrestler, a guy that knows, how to shave, how to get his hair done, how to lift weights. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that's an easy one. That's DeMonte by execution, probably.
By execution. Oh wow. I don't think it's that kind of match. Minderz, what do you think? Devontae or Tommy?
This one's killing me.
Well, let me guess. I'm thinking, I really want Anakin's little brother to win. He's one of my favorites because, he can't win a match, and that makes me like people when they can't win. So, Tommy. Yeah, Minderz, who would have guessed that was going to be your choice?
See, this is all we got to do, Minderz. You don't have to say anything. We can
I don't
just
have to say anything. I'll
have Ben do all your
sit
picks
down.
for you.
Yeah, Ben can do all my picks for me.
Was I right, though?
To an extent, but
Yeah, I was right.
Devontae knows I love him.
To the
Devontae
extent
knows
that
that
matters.
Okay.
Go
ahead, Reb.
You know what? I'm gonna go Devontae in this case.
Is this titles on the line? Do we know this? Are there titles on the line?
It doesn't say titles on the line here, so I'm thinking it's a non-title match.
Titles are not on the line. I will go with Devontae.
Okay. Then it is unanimous. Then we do have a title match though tomorrow. Minderz. Tag titles are on the line. The Light defending against Quest Parker and Bradley.
There's Bradley.
Now you got to put Quest in your good hair group for 0-1. That afro's popping.
I thought that afro was photoshopped on. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it looks slightly edited there, but in real life, it's pretty sharp.
Here's my opinion. And
Minderz,
my opinion
you're
is
in
the only
trouble.
opinion that matters.
I'm always in trouble. It's fine. He knows I support him. That's all that matters.
Go back up to that tag match, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put the tag match back up. He wants to cover my face up. I get what he's doing now.
Oh, I got you. Let's see.
Yay! The show just got so much better.
Probably did.
Just want to remind everybody that this title right here. This is another reason I want to win this belt. This is a non-binary title, right? So
Right.
that means I'm the best individual, the best person holds this belt, right? I'm just gonna say this again, reiterate for all you dweebs. There's not a man, woman, them or they that can beat me for this belt right here. You're welcome. Anyhow, next, I'm going with the Light though. They're great. I like the Light. I don't know who the other guys are, but maybe one of them will get a title shot.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll.
Well,
race
Bradley's
one of them.
Bradley's one that you kind of offhandedly gave said you would give a shot to earlier in the interview.
Oh,
But
I can't remember all that. Next match for tomorrow.
next match. All right. Gwen Neodano
Uh,
versus Anakin Murphy.
Ugh. Let me think. Are they gonna argue on which band is better? Which horrible emo 2000s music they like more? Gwen has the height advantage, but that's not hard because Anakin's 5'0". I would say I've never seen Gwen win a match, so that would make me interested in giving them a shot at this belt. But Anakin's on a losing streak because he's a loser. So I'm gonna go with Gwen.
Okay. Minderz.
What?
I need a pick from you.
Oh, I thought Trust was taking care of all my picks.
Oh,
let me guess. Let me get in my mode. I'm an artiste. How now, brown cow? Oh, I think Anakin's gonna win because I also like the same music as Anakin, and he's the oldest of the 19 brothers at 01. So, yay, Anakin! Oh, I'm sad too.
There's my pick, Reb. There's my pick.
All right.
I'd be sad if I was a loser like Anakin too. He can't even beat Kenny Kleenex.
Oh, now wait a minute. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna go Anakin. I think he's pissed off after
Kenny,
Saturday.
I see you put the sleepy emojis in your, in the comment section. Yeah, and that makes sense to me. I'm not offended by that. It is past your bedtime. So, night, buddy. Sleep well. Don't have any bad dreams because you had to watch old Ben Trust on the internet. God, I'm so good at this.
You are.
You're very good at this.
Reb, next match, please.
You want to argue with me
Next match,
on
please.
the internet? I would just try to fight me instead. That's the only thing. That's the only chance you have.
He wants to, but he's probably won too many matches for you to give him a chance.
Yeah, this is an all opportunities belt. I'm trying to help the small folks,
the up and comers,
the underprivileged people. That's who I want to get title shots to. Anyhow,
Okay.
Give me the next match. How many more of these do we have left?
I think we've got. That's also in action. That's just a list of guys that are booked. Max W House, The Glitch, DLC, Noah Clover, and The Angler are all going to be there tomorrow.
See, these are the type of guys. I've only ever heard of The Angler. Go back.
Oh, back. Okay.
I've only ever heard of a handful of them. That's the kind of people. Not DLC, because that's probably just Anakin in a mask. But, these kind of guys that no one's ever heard of, I'd love to give them an opportunity.
Okay. Man, you have a fan in Marvin.
Because Marvin's
today.
great, okay? Marvin's smart. Marvin represents what everyone that buys a ticket to 01 should be, right? And that's a fan of the Jet Ben Trust. I saw my boys. Let me see my boys again.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, they're going to be there tomorrow. They haven't said what the match is going to be, but they will be there as well as ATM.
They will probably kill anyone that you put in a ring with them because that's what Scott Stanley trains to do. Jake is super cool, super nice guy, super talented. So
right,
he'll win.
just cackling.
ATM is terrible, and I hate ATM.
Yeah, you still got beef over the interstate championship, if I'm not mistaken.
And the main belt, because he assaulted me at Grandel.
Yeah, why would he do that?
I hate ATM.
Yeah.
So he's such a nice guy.
He's such a nice guy. Yeah. Knew that's what you were going to say. I bet you have an ATM shirt somewhere.
Actually, I don't.
Exactly. You got a Ben Trust shirt because the Jet is great.
Because I lost
You're welcome. Bet. You're welcome.
Actually, Minderz, don't you have 2 Jet Trust t-shirts?
Why would I have 2? Ew.
I don't know. That new one's pretty sharp. I thought you had that one.
No.
Yeah, she should because then I wouldn't call her a dweeb.
The one that says you have to. You're not a dweeb if you wear a Ben Trust shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay. I have a shirt that makes me even cooler than a dweeb, but I can't wear it. I tried to. Someone made me take it off.
Well, I just want to make sure you're not welching on a bed, Minderz. That's all.
I wasn't. I still
I'm
had the
trying to
Ben
keep you
Trust shirt
honest.
on. I still had the Ben Trust shirt on.
Are there any more of these picks?
No,
Nope.
you're
That
done.
is that's all the
Okay,
matches.
you're welcome. Gosh, I have to go to the gym. I have to tan tonight. I have a bunch of stuff to do.
Do you train
oh,
while wearing the jacket?
Wait.
Ben, I love the new jacket. You look great. It's my favorite jacket so far. Oh, thank you. You guys forgot. What is this book?
Oh wow, that's a long comment. Ben
God
Trust, you
dang.
claim to be a superstar, but you can't even break 200 views on a post. Meanwhile, I just caught the whole attention of the entire Midwest wrestling scene a couple days ago. Hide behind shades, a fancy jacket, all you want, but the bell has to ring at some point. Buck will prove that statement to you in Mattoon.
Well, let me look at my phone. Here's a video that has of me deadlifting that has, let's see, 120,000 views. I got about 60,000 views on that clip of me and Camaro. I had about 9,000 upvotes for my Pikachu onslaught on Reddit. Just because you got over once on Twitter, which I was very proud of you for doing. Good boy. Good boy, Kenny. You should probably do your homework and not type that whole paragraph. It's time for you to finish your middle school essay. But just because you got over once on one platform doesn't mean you can be as over on all the platforms as I am. Who is Chris Pullman?
That's Anakin and Kenny's dad again.
Oh, I do have more reviews. I made Camaro Jackson a superstar, and he should thank me.
Why don't we let him go? It sounds like somebody wants his attention in the background.
Hey, Kenny says, "Hey, man, my homework's done."
Bye,
all right.
good.
Well, thank you very much for coming on, man.
Homework's
See you on
done. No
Springfield.
way. I'm proud of him.
Yeah, he's a go-getter.
Get him out of here. Can I put my other shirt back on now?
All right, I'll tell you what, let's pay the bills, and while I'm paying the bills, you can change your wardrobe.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
All right.
All right, so
This is so much more comfortable.
were you getting hives wearing a Ben Trust T-shirt?
I was. It was kind of gross.
So, where do you want to start? Do you want to start with last Thursday's throwdown, or do you want to talk about WarGames?
We ought to start with last Thursday's throwdown because that would have led into WarGames.
Okay.
Because somebody had a lot of words to say during his match, and I laughed a lot. Are you situated?
I had to adjust my cushion on my chair. It was about to slide off, and then I was going to. All right, so
much better shirt. If you guys need merch, this is a much better shirt.
I need to get that one.
You do.
I need to get the other one, the other new one that he's got.
The Obey one.
The Jimmy Carrot Will Not Die one.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know.
I heard a Handsome Devil design that one.
I know. That's what I knew too. Oh wait, it was you, wasn't it? Never mind. Okay.
All
Sorry.
right. So anyway, so Thursday kicks off with the glitch against Bradley. Finger. Gotta do the finger when you talk about Bradley.
Bradley.
Bradley. To paraphrase the old cliche, Glitch took his controller and went home.
Yeah.
That one. So Bradley got the win by count out.
Hellboy the Bellboy.
Hellboy the Bellboy. Yeah, he's not the. He's a little salty.
A little bit.
Yeah. DLC over Max W. House, Anthony Lopez, and the Angler, and I hope I'm pronouncing his last name correctly. I've heard it both ways, so I'm just assuming. But Anthony impressed the hell out of me in that match. I'm just gonna say it.
He's really good.
Yeah, he's damn good. I'm looking
He's
forward
good.
to seeing more out of him.
Yes. I am too.
Yes, that crafty DLC though, he got the win there, and we're gonna talk
He
about
did.
DLCs in the ladder match also when we talk about WarGames.
All right.
All right. B.A. Malkin over Ashlyn Alexander.
Did you hear him when he came out?
No, I had it on mute.
Oh, he says, "Who
I was
missed?"
listening to the drive-through while I was watching this.
He said, "Who missed Daddy?" And I looked. I was like, "What?" He started picking on all these people that are Jimmy Carrot fans.
Well, he
I felt
always does that.
bad. I know. I was like, I felt bad though because I wasn't there for him to pick on me, so he'd leave the rest of them alone.
Is that are you the lightning rod? So
Apparently,
get well wishes to Ashlyn. She was a little banged up over the weekend, so she was unable to compete Saturday. So hopefully she's back in the ring soon. Okay, so we got to talk about the tag match. This was one that Rob shuffled things up a little bit. It was
now
Joey
wait a
O'Reilly.
minute.
What?
Did you not listen to Anakin's promo?
I did watch Anakin's promo and also the returning Big Man Chan, by
Yes,
the way.
that was in between these two.
Yes.
That was in between BA and
Chan was giving Anakin the old pep talk, trying to get
they
him
used
fired
real
up.
names. They used
They used
real
real names. Yeah, they broke that fourth wall.
They did. Trying to tell Anakin to pull his head out of his ass.
Yep. We'll when we discuss WarGames, we'll find out if he did or not.
Exactly.
So back to this tag match. Rob made it so it was Kyle. I must say Kyle O'Reilly. AEW's in the corner here. Joey O'Reilly and Devontae Knox against CMC and Theo White. Rob was at ringside for this one. Okay. It got a little squirrely toward the end. The ref got tossed out on his can. Joey got thrown into Rob and knocked Rob off the apron.
I was going to say, Rob got hit by a flying Joey.
Yeah, everybody was hitting everybody. And in the end, it wound up Joey pinning CMC after they both got knocked out. And then Joey
I bet you were so excited.
Congratulations to Joey O'Reilly on a hard-fought victory there. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Not right. Not right.
But I digress. Next, we had Kenny Calix.
Don't you dare start doing that. I will hurt you.
You're going to make a sign, aren't you, at the next show?
No, not like that. I ain't going to make a Kenny Kleenex sign. I think that's disrespectful. Thank you. I enjoy Kenny Calix.
Oh, but bitch-ass Malkin isn't disrespectful?
Nope. Well, we'll talk about that when we get to Saturday's match.
Okay. So anyway, why was Kyle Pfeiffer gyrating in the ring when he was
I don't
de-kilting?
I don't know.
It was kind of off-putting, wasn't
it? I don't know. Yeah.
Kenny got the win. Anakin tried to assist Kyle with the distraction.
Then Kyle got mad because he didn't need his help.
No.
Apparently he did.
Well, it is what it is. The Luminary over Quest Parker. This was a fun match. I really enjoyed it.
That was a fun match. I agree. Especially for the Luminary not to have Pippy Johnny in their corner. So.
Did you say Pippy Johnny?
Sure, why not? I'm pretty sure I said hippie, but.
Okay, maybe I misheard you. There's the uptake isn't great in his headphones sometimes.
Hi, Michaela. But yeah.
There's Michaela. Yeah.
Yep, she's here.
Yep. All right. Gwen Neodonna versus Noah Clover. A couple of the newer faces we've been seeing in 0-1.
Gwen's first win.
Gwen got her first win. Congratulations. So Ben's wrong, I guess. Saying Gwen hadn't won anything yet.
Yeah, I know, but Gwen got her first win, so
congratulations, I say. I think we're working on getting Gwen on the pod at some point.
Hopefully in June. That's the plan.
Hopefully in June. Okay. And then our main event, Minderz, Tommy Davis defending the TNT Championship against Anakin Murphy.
Yeah, that
Tommy
wasn't
got
what it was scheduled to be, was it? This was card subject to
no,
change, wasn't it?
it was supposed to be Tommy and Jake Lander. Lander, I guess, had a conflict, couldn't make it out. Maybe last minute preparations for Saturday kept him out of Edgewood. It's hard to say. I mean, you don't expect anything less than a great match out of these two.
Are we putting
And,
this in the right? Are we putting this in the running? Because this was a good match.
I think we can put this in the running for TNT Match of the Year so far. We're making a list so we can go back at the end of the year and watch all these matches again, making it
Right.
Maybe we should do that. Just get the whole nomination committee together one day and just go through all these matches on YouTube.
That works. Well, we'll have to do it on Patreon. It'll be all right.
No, you can do it on YouTube. On Patreon, you can. No, you go on Patreon, then you can play the video on YouTube.
I know, but you have to be a member of Patreon before you can pull up the video on YouTube.
Yeah, but I get it all in my history now, so I can.
I know, me too.
I'm just saying. Don't make things difficult, Minderz.
I'm trying to.
All right, Bari's down for it, so.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, next up. Next up, that was the main event. But Kenny gave Tommy a hand there with a little distraction job on Anakin.
A little bit.
And then Tommy retained. I wouldn't have been surprised either way on that match.
Yeah, either way. Well, with the belt being on the line, I was really thinking it was going to be Tommy.
Yeah. Ooh, excuse me.
I sent you a picture, too, that we need to put up later.
Oh, okay. Let me get that worked out here. It's quite a picture.
It is quite a picture, isn't it? But, all right. So are we going to get started into this Saturday so we don't go, 3 hours tonight?
Yeah, we can do that. So let's get into WarGames. Let me get my crawl going here. All right. So we started off with the War Rumble this time around, and it wasn't quite on the same scale as it was last year. Not as many guys.
Not as many guys.
Oops, this is supposed to scroll. Let me see.
Work, computer, work.
There we go. There we go.
There it is.
So Marvin gets the win in the War Rumble. Just a quick rundown of all the guys in the match. It was Marvin, Noah Clover, Max W. House, Bradley, Alfonso Gonzalez, Kid Riot, Jack Sirius from the Wisconsin area, Glitch, Cujo, Damone, Dakota Hungerford, who we haven't seen in quite a while, Minderz.
Nope.
The Angler, Kyle Pfeiffer, and Truck Thompson, who I had not seen before. But he was a big, impressive dude.
Yeah, I like Truck.
I want to see more of Truck.
Yes, please.
Yes. But
Although
it came down to Marvin and Kyle.
Kyle tried to break Bradley's ankle.
I don't know if he tried to. It was just incidental contact, but came down to Marvin and Kyle. Marvin taking the low road, kind of jingling Kyle's bells a little bit before he tossed him out.
Do you have to put it that way?
Papa Pullman says Truck is awesome. Is that a Jushin Liger mask, Papa Pullman, that you're wearing there? Looks like it might be a Super Liger. I don't know. I'm getting distracted. But yeah, so I'm curious to know where that's going to leave Team Unbelievable with Marvin's actions on Saturday.
Well, with Marvin turning all Hollywood, I think Team Unbelievable's done, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. What do you think of Hollywood Marvin? This is your first time seeing this version of Marvin Moser.
It was fine.
I'm going to say I like the attitude change. Marvin's got some swagger now.
He's still using our flag, so
yeah, he took it off the flagpole, so he's adding a new little twist to it. Yeah, I'm not mad about it.
Yeah.
All right. But, so the War Rumble is actually technically a pre-show match. First match on the main card was the grudge match, Kenny Calix, Anakin Murphy. Let me get the pictures up here if I can find them. There we go. There we go. Kenny and Anakin, and it's pretty much what we expected. Not a lot of
Did you catch Marvin's comment there?
Marvin's come. Marvin, much like Shawn Michaels, we enter first and leave last. Yep, that's the thing we forgot to mention. Marvin kind of ran the table. He was the
He
first
did
guy
go
in.
coast to coast. Yep. Yep.
Yes. So let's talk about this match here, Minderz. Anakin
Yes,
and Kenny,
let's.
and Anakin, I think, was still in his own head
He
despite
was.
Chan's pep talk.
And Kenny's new gear looked great.
Yes, very nice. We got to talk about what went down during the match between Anakin and Papa Pullman.
Papa Pullman slapped the taste out of Anakin's mouth is what happened.
Yeah, it's just a bad idea for Anakin to get in Papa's face.
Yeah, not your best. Not your best.
No, and that's a tune-up because Papa Pullman, he's got a match coming up here in a couple months,
Mm-hmm.
taking on the Angler. And is there a stipulation to this? It's a fishing spot.
It's a fishing match. Yep.
So I think the winner gets the other's fishing spot.
I don't know. I'm sure we'll figure it out because we'll have Anakin coming on to explain all these matches to us. So
Yeah, hopefully he'll be a little nicer than the last time he was on.
maybe. Maybe. See,
Since I have said he needed some sense slapped into him.
he has. He's been saying that for a while.
Yeah. Okay, because I didn't scroll originally, it cut half of the card off of the crawl, so I took it down.
Oh, okay.
But I think I have them all in order here. Okay. So Kenny gets the win, and I'm going to make a hot take here, Minderz,
Okay.
if you don't mind.
You go right ahead.
I think this win for Kenny is going to put him in line for a junior heavyweight championship opportunity down the road sometime very soon.
I almost rather would see Kenny go after the Shining Light title now.
You just want somebody to beat Trust.
What's wrong with that?
It's almost as bad as Pockets beating Trent. Oh, wait, that just happened.
That always happens. What are you talking about?
Oh, Pockets.
But yeah, Kenny, I told you Kenny was going to win.
Yeah, you called it. Hey, I played the video. I owned up to my my loss.
You did.
And I said, I hope he proved me wrong, and he did.
He did.
So hats off to Kenny Calix.
You're going to have such a hard time doing that now, aren't you?
I think I'll be okay next week.
Okay, as long as you're okay.
I know I will, because we don't have a show next week.
Oh, that's true. We don't have a show next week.
Yeah, programming note, by the way. We are taking next Wednesday off for
We're taking a
various
week
reasons.
off.
But we'll be back on the 22nd. Guess to be determined.
It'll be back to your originally scheduled programming.
Yes. All right. Well, anyway, the next match on the card was the three-way match. It was supposed to be Ashlyn Alexander, and it wound up being Gwen Adana taking her place because of what happened on Thursday, taking on Nixie XS and the Little Blue Dragon, Tootie Lynn, which I love seeing Tootie come back. She's awesome.
I did like Tootie, although Nixie did win, and we pointed out last week that was Nixie on SmackDown. We got verification. That is Nixie. So
Yep. David verified it in the chat last week, but Nixie gave us the thumbs up. That was her indeed. So
yeah, and I'm gonna agree with AJ with the Anakin versus Kenny was a million times better than the Jimmy versus Jay when you're talking brother versus brother matches.
It's true. And I don't know if you read the article. Jay knows that too. He said he was disappointed in the match.
Yeah, he was disappointed.
Well, Jimmy couldn't get his kid off her phone at ringside.
I find that funny.
Yeah, teenage girls. What are you gonna do? Or preteen?
Right?
I don't know how old his kids are.
How about just preteen to teen? Period. Doesn't have to be just girls.
That's true. I have 8 nieces and nephews. They kind of run the gamut as far as all that stuff goes.
I've always said if you get a new computer, call an 8-year-old to come tell you how to work it.
Right.
Yep. All right, next match.
Next up, I don't know if we should talk about this one, Minderz.
Why not?
I quit rules.
Somebody said I quit.
Now, I didn't think that he did. I thought he passed out because
Nope, he did. He said I
the
quit.
mic. I think the mic was cutting in and out during that
Yep.
finish. But yeah, of kind of how you expected it to go, all over the Decatur Civic Center. The there was a spot where Anakin. See,
Anakin wasn't in
Malkin,
this match.
where BA was hung up on the railing on the steps, and Jimmy slid down and hit a clothesline. That's good stuff.
That was good stuff. You know what, though? Probably the scariest moment of that match was when they were back in the ring and took the tumble from the top rope.
Yeah, that was not good.
That was scary. That was real scary.
Yeah.
My
big superplex.
as you saw, I was a nervous wreck. But
yeah, you were shaking like a leaf on a tree, as the honky tonk man would say.
I was. Poor Deadpool. He made it, but poor Deadpool.
He's a little sore today.
he's been a little sore since Saturday.
Yeah. All right, so Minderz, I'm gonna put you on the spot here. What do you think is next for Jimmy Carrot after this run with BA?
I know what I would like to see, but I don't think it'll happen. Can you imagine if we get Carrot versus Mad Dog now?
That would be very nice.
Wouldn't it?
I'd take it.
I'm putting it out in the universe. It probably won't happen, but I'll put that out in the universe.
I mean, Jimmy got a big win on a major show, so that's got to go somewhere as far as title contention goes.
And he has not gotten a big win on a Decatur show since they started doing the Decatur shows. This has been his first win.
He gets the big moments on the Decatur shows.
He gets the big moments, but he doesn't get the big win.
Getting the win is important.
The fact that he did that, I think he should. I want to see what happens when Basil goes after the Mad Dogs. So we shall see.
Yes. That's kind of a spoiler for later on in the show, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh, sorry. Well, I think everybody pretty well knows already.
It's fine.
However, Reb, I am going to say something
Shit.
Oh, shit. Yes. You know what? Yes. I've seen this before.
I have not.
Jared, please send him to heaven. Because I want to see this backdrop that he keeps talking about that you did to him forever and a half ago. That he's talked about on the show. He has talked about on the show that you did a backdrop and tried to throw him into the clouds. And he said it hurt a lot. So I kind of want to see that. But Reb, I think I might surprise you. Because
go on.
I am to the point that I think I respect B.A. Malkin.
Really?
Because there's no way that you can go that far in a rivalry with Jimmy Carrot and still come out with all your limbs attached. So, hey, it's kind of like what happened with the Luminary. After the Luminary and Carrot had their ordeal, I have mad respect for the Luminary. They might not be my favorite wrestler, but I have respect for them now. So maybe, if bitch ass is listening, that is the last time I'm going to say bitch ass. Well, now is.
You better tell Lincoln.
I will. I'll let Lincoln know. But this is the last. I said that I'm going to say it. I didn't say it was going to be the last time he was going to say it. So
fair enough.
But
he's out the mouths of babes, as they say. So.
Out of the mouths of babes. But we'll see. We'll see what's next for BA.
I'm pretty curious what's next for BA. Actually,
I'm real curious as what's next for BA. Because I would almost like to see BA go after the junior heavyweight for the simple fact that I think Devontae and BA would have great matches.
You don't want to see BA go after the Jet?
That'd be fine too. But here's the problem: BA has wins, so I don't think the Jet will accept a match from BA.
That's true. That's true. Trust is very benevolent in wanting to give opportunities to some of the guys that are still working
The
their
up
way
and
up into
comers.
that. The up and comers, yes.
But we know how that is. But that's beside the point.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the Jet, let's talk about the ladder match. Tommy Davis,
Okay.
LDLC, Benjamin Trust, Victor Analog, Zach Hendricks, the Cobra. DLC had some sharp new gear on Saturday.
Looked like Spider-Man.
Little Spidey, yeah.
And there was a pairing that happened during this match
Are we talking about the one that
I want to see more of.
carried over? Is it the one that carried over into the end of after the match?
The one that was in front of us.
Go on.
The one that was in front of us was between Cobra and Zach. And yes, please, give me more of that.
You know what? That'd be a hell of a match.
It would be.
One
Now
on
we
one.
know it won't happen this next time because we've got Gary J versus the Cobra.
Yes,
So,
and we are looking forward to it.
Oh, yes, we are. But I want to see Zach versus the Cobra. I really do. Now, I would also like to see some of these guys. I think Victor should get a shot at that Shining Light Championship.
You know what? I will not hate a Victor Analog Benjamin Trust match.
Hey, Victor was the one that was caught underneath the ladder as Benjamin climbed it. So I feel like he deserves it.
Although it does seem like Victor has some business with the Cobra after the post match there. They were barking at each other quite a bit.
They always bark at each other.
So I'm
you know what?
Gonna...
Any of that, I'm okay with it. See, I guess I was too busy with the Cobra and Zach because they were right there talking to me in front of us. So I was like, oh well, I want this.
You know, another match I wouldn't hate seeing out of the pairings in this match. I want to see Tommy Davis and Victor Analog.
I kind of do too. I do too. I think that would be really good too.
Maybe we can make that happen here soon. Oh, Kenny's in a hospital bed. Look at that. Oh. But he had time to shave his beard, though. I saw the pictures from last week.
You so scared me. I was like, why? What? What's Kenny Calix doing in a hospital?
Omega.
I figured it out.
Kenny Olivier.
You scared me for a minute, though. All right, we're not talking AEW. We're talking 0-1.
I know.
We can talk AEW tomorrow night if you want to, but not tonight.
We'll probably get into it a little bit. But yeah, the ladder match. Trust very craftily pinned Victor down with the ladder, climbed up, claimed his prize at the top. The handle stayed on the briefcase, which I was happy to see. That one tends to fly around a little bit. And
well, apparently they're not using that briefcase anymore. So
we're going to get a new fancy Trust briefcase. So I'm very curious to see what it looks like.
I figure it's going to have some sort of pinup looking chick on a jet is what I'm going to guess that it's going to look like.
I don't know. Maybe it'll look like a jet.
I think it'll look like his jacket. I think that's what it's going to look like. The back of his jacket.
Hey, that'd be sharp.
It would be sharp.
Can he put a little eagle on the corner of the briefcase with the eyes?
I will laugh if that happens.
Oh,
I will so laugh if that happens. All right, let's move on because at this point, Mindy's nerves were shot, and I don't know how much. I remember the big parts, but I don't remember everything.
Yeah. All right. Shining Light Championship, no disqualification.
I did see this one. It is
going to have gross tongue marks. There's a little too much licking on this episode. There's never been this much licking on an episode of the Shootout before.
No.
Frankly, it was off-putting.
It was. It was.
All right, so let's get into this match here. Rain versus Sierra. Of course, Rain had Hellboy the Bellboy at ringside.
Of course.
He was offering assistance as only the glitch can. And in the end, Rain retained over Sierra, but man, she earned it. Sierra put up a hell of a fight.
I expect no less from Sierra.
Nor I.
Yep.
You told she was dressed for business. She was wearing jeans into that match.
She was ready to go. When it was no DQ, I was like, "Oh, Reb's gonna be so happy she's wearing jeans."
Yes.
And
I appreciate the details.
And she was excited to wear jeans. She put that up on her. It was on her Instagram or Twitter. I don't remember which, but she's like, "I get to wear jeans."
Nice.
She was happy.
Oh, I can't believe I forgot to mention that. Speaking of jeans, Minderz,
No,
over
no.
your right shoulder, do you want to tell everybody about your prize that you got on Saturday?
I got the jeans from the no DQ match between BA and Carrot.
Because why not?
Because why not? Because apparently if there is ever like a hidden treasures, like if there's a hidden treasures of 01,
This will be
check
somebody will
with
come
me
get your
first.
spoon.
Yeah, check with me first. I might have something. Who knows?
You might have everything. You got chairs, you got ladders, you got doors, BA's pants, which is just an odd sentence to say in
Body
general.
bag,
Body bag,
face mask,
yeah,
broken doors, broken door pieces.
yes,
I have so much random crap in this room. It's a good
yes,
thing I got my barn now.
yes. I'm surprised you're not doing the pod from there.
Not yet. I haven't got it completely set up yet. And the internet doesn't exactly reach out there. Hey, David, if you're still
Scott
listening,
said the kid got the trash can. There you go.
cool. I was just curious, is the baking pan that was used in BA and Carrot's match still around somewhere, or did it get pitched? Because if not, talk to me about that, because I wouldn't mind having that. You
One of
can't really
these
bake on
days,
it anymore, so
no. It's got a nice carrot-shaped indentation in it. I'm
no,
sure.
it had a BA. No, it had
Oh, is it
both of
BA?
them. Both of
Yeah,
them.
man. Yeah. I was gonna say I'm still one of these days. I'm gonna go home with a kendo stick.
Yeah, you might talk to Dallas.
I
Dallas
think
was the one that was going to get us one time.
that's true.
So
Dallas,
it's
can you
on
hook me up?
Dallas. Dallas, it's on you.
All right. Well, let's move on here, Minderz. After the Shining Light title match, Rain was recovering, and who comes out but our buddy, the Jet Benjamin Trust? And we showed the video. You guys know what happens. David says it was trashed.
No,
So
damn
I'm sorry.
it.
But Dallas says, I got you. Look at that.
Okay, Dallas, hook us up.
I don't have any cool like ring used memorabilia. I got cool stuff here, but I don't have.
You do have cool stuff there.
Yes.
I should have worn my new guy's hat tonight. Damn it. Oh well.
Yeah. I would have worn my shirt, but it's already shrunk. So.
All right, let's.
All right.
Okay,
So
so
anyway,
Trust cashes in. Well,
well, no, Trust
he
didn't cash in.
in. But
Bradley
Trust,
and Rob Leach just jumped to conclusions and assumed that it was a cash in.
yeah. So I'm interested to see
Instead,
how where this all
he
goes.
won a belt. Rain got an autographed 8x10 of Benjamin Trust.
Not
Everybody's
sure
a winner
too happy about it. I'm not sure Rain thinks she's a winner, but
Maybe
okay.
maybe Bradley kept the 8x10 as some sort of a payola situation.
Maybe, who knows?
I don't know if I'd want to be Bradley in any kind of proximity to Rain
No.
for the next few weeks.
Nope. Run, Bradley.
Yeah.
Because she wants to rip your face off.
Yeah. Oh, Papa Poma says, I have the ring post from Anakin and Kenny's first ring.
Aw. That's fun.
Very nice.
I have the first constant headache shirt around here somewhere.
Yeah. It's a collector's item now.
It is a collector's item now.
All right. Well, let's move on here, Minderz. Tag Team Championship, The Light defending against Latino's Most Wanted.
It was so
one of our
good to see
favorites, Saban
Saban
Gage.
again. Yes.
And Coda, his last name is escaping me. Hernandez, I want to say.
That sounds right. I think that's right.
Those guys are so good. I mean, we saw them at the Expo for Black Label Pro. And it was cool seeing them come to Decatur, take on Hippie and the Luminary.
It was so good to get. I gotta talk to Saban and get my hug. I was a happy girl.
Yeah, we might be getting Saban on JTR at some point.
We're hoping.
Or on the shootout. We are open, whichever. I think it's going to be JTR for scheduling purposes.
It's going to be JTR because for scheduling purposes, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, very good match. The Light get the win because they are crafty.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect anything less, honestly, but
No.
I knew it was going to be a tough match.
Yes.
So this went about the way I figured it would, but it was really good.
Yeah. All right. Then we're gonna we got
Are
to
we
give
getting
some
to sad
flowers.
times now?
We're getting to sad time. So 0-1 heavyweight championship. Tanner Keeler against Mad Dog Connolly. I mean, it was what we hoped it would be. I mean, these
Oh,
guys beating
it
the
was big
piss out of
meaty.
each other.
It was big meaty men
Slapping meat.
slapping meat.
Yes. Mad Dog got the win. I believe he choked Tanner out, if my memory serves me correctly.
Sounds right.
And then afterwards is where sad times happen, Minderz.
Hmm.
We've learned that this was indeed Tanner Keeler's final match. He's hanging it up, and
I teared up. I'm not gonna lie, I
yeah,
teared up.
I think a lot of people did. But there was a segment where Connolly had he had some words after the match, and I'm going to throw that up here real quick.
Okay.
Tanner Keeler. Tanner Keeler. For the past 6, 7, however many years I've known you, I have been fighting you face to face, under all these different names, under all these different faces. It's always been just me and you, face to face. And there is not a single person in that locker room, a single person on the entire independent circuit that can even touch you. And I face a lot of them. And I want you to do what makes you happy. But most importantly, I want you to know that to me, you are enough.
So
That's not any easier to watch.
no, it's not. I think a big tip of the hat's in order for Tanner Keeler.
Very much
Uh,
so.
I'm glad we got him on the pod to talk to him a little bit when he was coming back around for this last run. So good luck to him. I know he's got a lot going on. You know, he does the amateur wrestling, he coaches and all that good
Mhm.
stuff. So hopefully it's not the last we'll see of Tanner, even if he is done like in the ring. Hopefully he'll still come
Right.
back around and hang out.
Hopefully, we'll see him at some shows.
Yeah. Uh, so yeah, and then if that wasn't enough, Minderz, let's talk about WarGames. Talk about the main event here.
Maybe we should have split these two up at a different time.
Right. First thing first, Jordan Perry almost didn't make it to the show, Minderz. He
He
got
almost didn't.
he got kidnapped before
did.
like earlier in the day. But so yeah, it starts off Lander and O'Reilly, and then time goes on. Masterpiece comes in last for his team,
Mm-hmm.
and then the surprise of all surprises. Not only does Jordan come out for the match, who's with him but Tony G,
You're a good old buddy.
head of low life security. Because it should be noted, Chris O'Brien was out there with trauma unit,
Yes. Yes,
and
yes.
he was providing assistance where necessary.
Of course.
Uh,
I would expect
uh,
no less.
yeah, the arm still nowhere near ready to go, but you know, moral support for his guys, so respect for that.
Well, how long did Orton have his arm in a cast?
Cowboy Bob,
Yeah.
a little over a year, I think.
I was gonna say, so it's fine. He can work.
But
He can work it.
yeah, but anyway, so Jordan comes in. It's pretty evenly matched up. Nobody had a clear advantage for any extended period of time outside of there was this period where trauma unit was pretty well in control. But Dallas has a comment. Casey's lucky he stole Jordan's car, not mine, because his feet wouldn't have reached the pedals. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a point.
It should be pointed out.
Thank you for lightening the mood.
Yes, thank you for that, Dallas. Lander did a lot of talking in the build up to this match about Masters, or Adonis, I should say, Chris Adonis.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I've got a little beef with you, Minderz. You did the meet and greet with Chris Adonis.
I did.
You didn't tell me he had the Stu Hart Heritage Championship with him.
Oh, my bad. Forgot to tell you that. Sorry.
Shame.
Sorry.
So anyway, but yeah, so the Lowlifes get the win. Masters, I keep saying Masters. I'm used to him being Chris Masters. It's Chris Adonis.
Right.
Shame on me. So Adonis gets Lander in the Master Lock. It swings him around like a rag doll.
I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Oh, and by the way, little tidbit: Jimmy Carrot did Lander's makeup again this year.
Oh, I think they like to call it war paint.
Oh, well, it looks like makeup, but whatever.
David, I would have got a meet and greet, but I was a little cash poor on Saturday.
But yeah, so
yeah. So anyway, where's the picture at? I want to make sure I got it.
Yeah, find that one.
Yeah, I'm looking.
There's the picture that you posted on Facebook that for the shootout, where you're like, I finally got my lowlifes, and I was like, wait a minute, where's the picture of me with the lowlifes too?
Oh, you want that picture?
There was a picture of all of us, or both of us, with them.
Let me find it here.
I see, you probably don't have it.
He
was really nice, though. Chris was really nice.
Well, that's good.
He was really nice.
Ooh, excuse
me. I love Sir. Sir's so much fun.
Hang on, I gotta see what Sir said.
Makeup works for Lander's prima donna status.
Yeah, Barry, I was about to say it was a swinging neck breaker that Ken Patera would be proud of when Masters was swinging Lander around. Let me see. Yeah, so here's the picture of us with the lowlifes.
Yep. I didn't even realize my hand was there till Papa Cooper.
You said Papa Pooper. You said it. You did it.
Papa Cooper pointed it out. I was like, I didn't even realize.
Speaking of pointing it out, CMC there being a punk like always. You notice what he's doing there? Look at his hand.
Yeah, I see it. I see
You
it.
see what he's doing?
I knew what he was doing.
I'm sure you did. Always got to
Good
get his shots
times.
in.
Good
I was close to
times.
showing him, but then here's you with Lander and
Doesn't he
Sir.
look thrilled to be in the
He looks
picture
thrilled
with
to have
me?
you there.
Hey, me and Sir. That was a good picture of me and Sir. Thank you.
Yes. By the way, I think sign of the year so far is your
Oh my
trauma
gosh.
unit sign.
Do you have it?
I don't have it.
Hold on, I'll send it to you. I've got it. Hold on.
Yeah, send it to me so we can get it on the full screen here. But we'll keep talking about the WarGames match because it needs to be mentioned along with Tanner Keeler. This was also Jordan Perry's last match.
It was, which was another
And,
one that made me sad.
Yeah, there he is walking out of the cage for the last time there, and left the chair and the low life shirt in the ring. Didn't do the boots like Tanner did, but very very emotional moment there. And because when I went up to get my picture, because I hadn't gotten my official low life picture yet, and all the time I've been going to shows, and he said, "Do it. It'll be the last chance you get." And then I kind of did the math. I was like, "Oh yeah, this must be it." So congratulations to Jordan. He was so good in the ring.
Yes.
Uh,
Like I said, Jordan and Tanner were probably two of the first guys other than Carrot that I met when I started going to indie shows. So, and they've never been anything but nice to me.
Yeah.
So to see them hang the boots up, I guess you would say, just kind of hit me in my feels a little bit.
Yeah. Now I'm sure that's not the last we're going to see of Jordan Perry because the lowlifes are still going strong, but I think he's still going to be hovering around here and there.
I hope we see him on occasion.
Yeah.
Aw, throw that up from Dallas.
Dallas giving Jordan his flowers here. It was an honor to be part of Jordan's last match. Career highlight for me. There you go. I'm curious how Dallas is feeling. This was his first WarGames match, so
I'm sure he's sore as hell.
Yeah. Oh, you know what, Minderz? We got to throw out the picture that we got after the show.
Which one? Oh, yes. Our group picture.
Yeah. So if you were there after the show was over, they offered photo ops inside the cage. And it was, and we mentioned this a little bit on Jumping the Rail last night. Doing this, and here's the picture. There we go. It's us, AJ, Bari, and the wife there. And this being in the ring gave me new appreciation for the stuff these guys do because that canvas does not stop moving the whole time
No,
you're
it
in
does
there.
not. It does not.
And also respect for guys that climb the ring steps. Those
That's
stairs
not
were a
easy
little wobbly.
either. Yeah.
No. My wife commenting, Jordan's great on the mic too, and he's got the best shit-eating grin I've ever seen.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, this was a lot of fun. It was cool getting to step into the ring there.
I could actually get into the ring this year.
Yeah, last year we were gonna roll you in last year.
Well, Dallas had promised he was going to help get me in there, and then he had he was unable to be there, and that made me nervous.
Oh, Stacy, it doesn't
That's
help that I
true.
started jumping. Sorry.
I say, and any of the ladies that wear high heels into those rings now, I have a whole new respect for. Whole new respect.
Yeah.
But
here is the sign, by the way. Minderz, you sent me the picture. So it's a little blurry, Minderz, but you caption each of the dogs with a name from the team from Trauma Unit.
And it starts with Theo. So let's go left to right. You got Theo.
Okay.
Then you got Alan. We'll do the big dogs first. Okay. So then you have Theo, Alan, Devontae, and KC.
Mm-hmm.
And then that little guy in the middle, that little guy, that's Lander.
Uh-huh.
And
how'd that sign go over with Trauma Unit, Minderz?
It went well. Lander was the first one out, so it didn't last too long. But I figured that was going to happen, so I made sure to send the sign to all the members that were going to be in the match.
Mm-hmm.
I even showed.
And then you did show it to Chris.
I did show it to Chris when I had my meet and greet, so everybody's seen it except for one person.
Who?
One person did not see that sign before they came out.
Oh yeah.
And the
Stacy, I
one
did not hurt
person I
myself
didn't
getting in
show
and out
it
of the
to.
ring. Oh, Stacy. She just hurt herself running across the Schnucks parking lot. Come on. Don't hurt yourself when I'm not there to carry you.
But yeah, the one person I didn't send the picture to was
The little guy.
Lander, was the little guy. And then he was the first one to come out, and he saw my sign, and it did not last
Mhm.
long. It
No,
didn't last long at all.
it really didn't. BA, he as usual obliterated both of your signs.
Yes. He took out the one that looks like that other new shirt that Jimmy has. He took that one out.
Mm-hmm.
And
then the one
I
where you were
can't
chastising him.
I can't say what the other one said because I said I was going to quit using that. So,
Mm-hmm.
but it had BA and what I used to call him equals quitter. So,
You know what? I
which
have a workaround here, Minderz.
Huh?
Wait, Lincoln, say it louder so they can hear it.
Big ass.
That's what BA stands for, isn't it? Yeah.
See, you don't have to say
I
anymore.
love that
We can
little
just play.
kid.
We just play Lincoln. We're gonna make him
Let's
part of
play
JTR
Lincoln.
too.
That's fine by me. We can make Lincoln a part of JTR.
So yeah,
my constant headache sign, or my Anakin and Kenny sign was pretty cute too. I like that one.
Oh yeah, the Step
The
Brothers.
Step Brothers.
That was good stuff. All right.
I had some
well,
good
Minderz,
ones.
You had some good ones. You're always so busy with your signs, like for days before shows start.
Yeah, I
But,
try to be, or try to
yeah.
at least come up with the
But
idea a couple days in advance.
We were not happy. There were not as much participation this time around with the dweeb going all the way around. But
I wanted that
it is
dweeb
what it
to go
is.
all the way around, but it is
That
what
works
it
better
is.
in Mattoon when there's fewer seats around ringside.
But that was why it was going to be funnier. Dang it! That's all right. I guess I'm gonna have to get Pokemon cards for everybody.
There you go. That's the one thing I forgot to ask Trust about was his hatred of Pokemon, where that comes from.
I don't know, because it's a dweeb thing. Apparently, I don't know.
Apparently, it's a dweeb thing. Yeah.
But is that pretty much everything then?
That's pretty much everything. Oh, we do have an announcement that they made today. 01 will be participating at the Peoria Comic and Toy Show this July 13th and 14th at the Peoria Civic Center.
Hey, I met that guy.
Yeah, Jake the Snake is going to be there. Probably Sans Snake. But I didn't do the meet and greet with Jake at the expo, so I may have to do it this time around.
I did.
Yeah. Want to find out. Hey, I wonder if we could talk them into letting us do a live shoot out there.
If we can figure out how to actually do it, we'll see.
Might have to discuss that.
It'd be kind of fun just to have, like, if any of the, like, wrestlers are there, to have them, like, just come on and have to say a few little things. That'd be fun. Depending on who all's there.
So this is a look at what it looked like. I think this is last year.
Jeez.
Big crowd. It looks a lot like the expo.
It does
how
look a
that
lot
was
like
set
the
up.
expo in a bigger room.
Right. I'll
That's a bigger
bring this
room.
with me.
Yeah, I'll bring mine too. I'll remember to grab mine out of the car.
We'll see if that gets us in the door without a ticket.
Probably not. Just guessing.
Probably not. Probably not. All right. Well, Minderz, let's say we wrap things up. Let's get into a little merchandise here before we go. We'll pay some 01's bills here.
Hold on a second. So, just a reminder, next week we will not be having a show. So,
yes, yeah.
Just a reminder.
Hey, we got another breaking news here from the boss.
Oh, we do?
I got a little breaking news.
Okay. Oh, wait, I might know what it is. Maybe. They did make two announcements today. They made two announcements today.
They're also in August. They're going to be coming back to the Thor Showdown Series SummerSlam with Verb Moto. This sounded like it was a lot of fun last year. I didn't get to make it out for it.
Well, I think we kind of decided that it wasn't going to be safe for me to go last year.
Yeah, because you
I
would have gotten
just had
stuck in the
surgery.
grass.
And I just had surgery. But
so we may have to give that one a shot. That's mid-August, and yeah, so we'll have to see what's going on there.
We can do that. Hey, it's your birthday show. It'd be close enough to your
No,
birthday. We can call it your birthday
it'll
show.
be close. It'll be close. We'll have to wait and see
And
if there's
anybody
anything
that wants,
closer to that.
you haven't talked about this being Hoot Week.
This is Hoot Fest. Yes. Last night we had the X Bombers with us from
So
Charleston,
fun.
Illinois. They
You
were
get a
so
chance,
good.
go back and listen to it because we had a blast talking to them.
You know why I liked that conversation? Because it sounded like a conversation more than an interview.
Right. I always like
And
that better.
they were so cool.
Yeah.
Played their song on the air, or Get the Experience, which is the theme song for the Jim Cornette Experience podcast.
Yep.
So then, of course, tonight we had the Jet Binge and Trust on. Tomorrow night we will have our 100th episode of the Jumping the Rail podcast live on Facebook Live and YouTube. And we're going to be joined not only by my original co-host, Mike Nargelinas, but also the manager of champions, man who calls right out of the middle, Mr. Bill Alfonso, will be joining us again for a second time. For those who don't know, he was our first guest.
Yeah.
So we got
Super
that
excited.
going.
You
Then
know, the other
yes.
one I wouldn't mind getting back on JTR at some point. It's Barry. I
Who's
want
that?
Barry Horowitz back.
Oh, yeah. I'm all for it.
I want him back.
Papa says surprised his knowledge of the old wrestling days. Hey, you know what? When you got the WWE Network, the wrestling world is at your fingertips.
Yes.
So
yes. But so we got that.
That's just good for reminding me of things.
Then you have Gold Rush on Friday.
Gold Rush on Friday, talking about the Attitude Era Intercontinental Championship belt, myself and Jabari Sinclair. So that is what we got coming up here on Hoot Fest 24 on the JTR Podcast Network. Next week, no show for the shootout. We're taking the week off. 22nd, we're back. Guest to be determined. But on the 29th, the show after Fallout, or I think that's what they're calling the show.
Yeah, Fallout.
Minderz, who's going to be our guest?
The King, Mr. Strike King himself, the Cobra.
The Cobra, yes. Very excited about that one. It'll be hopefully
great to
not
have him back on.
Hopefully he won't be too sore after wrestling Gary J the Saturday before.
Yeah, I'm nervous about how his chest is going to feel.
Right, or jaw.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true too.
Yes.
But you know what? I think that's going to be turnabout's fair play. So.
Oh yeah,
I think it's going to be both ways. So.
They both want to take it as well as dish it out. So.
Exactly.
Quick paying the bills here for 01. Patreon.com/01USA for $5 a month and up for all your video needs, pictures, bonus footage, all kinds of cool stuff there. Thursday night throwdown, of course, every Thursday evening, doors 7 o'clock. $7 or $20 for a punch card to get you in there. Just be careful where you park. Don't block the ice cream place. They're very strict about that. Then, of course, the merchandise. You got the t-shirts, water bottles, coffee mugs, travel mugs, tumblers, stickers, keychains. Who knows what else? They got all kinds of good stuff right there.
All kinds of good stuff.
They can make t-shirts apparently by demand. I think they had the equipment at the merch table at the last show, at the WarGames show, where they were making stuff. So if there's something you want, say the word. They might be able to make that happen for you.
That reminds me. Did I tell you I bought a Low Life shirt?
No.
Yeah, I bought a Low Life shirt.
Is it the new one?
It's one of the new ones, but I bought it. I bought it because of Dallas. We'll leave it at that.
Okay. By the way, not for nothing, on JTR or on brainbustertees.com/JTR, you can get our brand new Dallas is Still My Buddy T-shirt on
it's not yellow.
It's not yellow. It's a black one this time.
It's a black one.
Because the original was Low Life Gold. I called it with the Dallas is My Buddy. It was
yellow. It was yellow.
Low Life Gold. I called it.
I looked like Big Bird, especially when I wore those one pajama pants.
All right. Anyway, other stuff for 01. You can get the Get Your Shit and Move shirt here. You can get the Fighting Athletes logo, the OG Reign Victoria Corn-Fed Heroes shirt, 01 Army, 01 USA versus Everyone. That's my personal favorite there. You get the EOE t-shirt there. All these are various colors by demand. Then the TNT logos here. You can get that one, or you can get the Lucha. And yeah, so that's the stuff you can get from 01. They make some cool shit. So I definitely encourage you all to get something. Minderz, do you have anything you want to add before we say goodbye this week?
Nope, because I know you need to go, so you can call Fonzie.
I gotta make a phone call. So They got to also touch base with our sponsors for tomorrow and see what's going on with that. But anyway, it's just podcast business, so I'll take care of that off air. So yeah, for Minderz, this is Reb reminding you all life is hard work stiff. Enjoy your week off from us, and then we'll be back on the 22nd. So we'll see you then.